And welcome back to Let's Play Okami. Last time we explored Kamui, found Kokari and Ume, found the dojo. I think we met with Yoshi, and also talked a lot with Oki. And apparently we have to go to Kamui Village, but we're in Sion City because, off screen, I kinda collected 200 demon things. Yeah, it was kinda crazy. We're gonna pick up these two items, because these two just look the best. I mean, one, the water tablet you kinda need for stuff, so it's important. But besides that, just the golden ink pot, speeding up recovery speed, I don't know, that just sounds worth it. Especially towards hard endgame stuff approaching. Yeah, we can actually put the water tablet to good use very, very soon. AKA right now, because there's actually a stray bead that you can get with it. Now, I'm not sure of the particulars, because I haven't actually gone in. I haven't even looked up where the heck it is. All I know is you need the water tablet to get it, so that's gonna be fun. There's actually a couple stray beads we can get that basically unlock after fighting Ninetales. There is the North Ryoshima Devil Gate. Remember where we fought that first spider? Yeah, that's actually a thing. So at some point we want to go do that. I hear they get progressively harder, and there are 3 of them, so apparently it's not easy. So that's gonna be fun. Probably gonna be like 3 videos of just that. There's a catcall spot. Apparently, I think it only leads to one of those little clovers that give you points, so it's not really worth showing in great detail. There is the last one in the Gale Shrine. I actually tried recording that, not gonna pretend like I'm still playing that part blind. But I kind of got wrecked. It's like an optional boss that is described as being 10 times harder than Oshi. So do the math. It's not a fun boss. It's also a long boss, so legit filled up like an entire video, and they died, and there's a string of 3 fights, so I'm like, nah, I'll show it later when I have more health, better weapons, etc. Not worth showing. Where am I going anyway? The city passes the other the other way. I'm totally getting turned around. Actually, could I walk on the river now? Just a thought, could I actually walk on the river? And if so, would that help me at all? Probably not, but hey, I mean, it's kind of a cool thing to think about, I guess. Walking on water is just kind of a cool idea in general. Off screen I was looking up tips because these mirrors suck. And they just recommended drawing as straight across as you can, and as across the center as you can, within the mirror itself. It is definitely the hardest in my opinion, and if I can, I just use the spring warps, because to me that actually works way better. So yeah, but there's not a mermaid spring at the city checkpoint where you need to go. So a big problem with blind playthroughs is not knowing where stuff is, so we could be here for a while. Again, I know general vicinity stuff, but I don't know exactly. Testing out a new power-up, we can actually walk on water now, which is really cool. Pretty cool, but the problem is there's a lot of water to explore, so where is it? Not... okay, my instinct is to go upstream because it's easier to go downstream, so it's more likely to be hidden upstream. I have no way of knowing. I don't know. I'm just using pure instinct for collectible hunting. And we got a tree. Guess we might as well save the tree while we're here. I'm sure this is where it is. I mean, what else could even be here? Okay, that didn't work as intended, or that. There we go. And this is probably what we're after. Which, you will not be surprised, is a stray bead. And it is the last one at the city checkpoint. So we finally finished off the city checkpoint. Man, we have made good progress in this game. Jeez. So we still have the one from the Devil's Shrine, Trial Gate, whatever it's called, that I was talking about just a little bit ago. We have one more that I don't quite understand in Seon City. It sounds really convoluted. And we got this one in the Gal Shrine, which we can't actually get right now. I just don't want to, because again, I just legit spent like 20 minutes on this, and I don't want to turn right back around and start redoing it. I'm gonna do that later. Which is actually a nice thing about this kind of side quest, is you can do it however the heck you want. Oh yeah, the fun part, actually getting back up to the shore. I kind of wish it was like Zelda, where you could just warp wherever, but it's not. So yeah, just reading the description of the one in where am I talking about? Sound City. Just reading about it feels complicated. You have to do a couple of races, retrieving stolen items, and filling a pond and something, and you get straight beat. So yeah, I don't quite understand the purpose of this, but hey, we can give it a shot at least. No harm in trying. Okay. So I guess we could go to Seon City, or we could go to North Ryoshima, either way. Apparently, we have all the powers we need to get the last one in Seon. So I don't know, should we just do that now? Or should we put it off? I can't decide. It's kind of tempting either way. But either way, I think I'm gonna make a cut here. Cut back to wherever I decide to go next. So one cool thing about the water tablet is we don't actually need Orca anymore. You can just run across the water, which is pretty cool. As a reminder, our destination is this leftmost or westmost island. We needed an item called the Marlin Rod last time. Well, now we have Marlin Rod, so that solves that problem. Hey pup, do you know what you're carrying there? Any fisherman would kill for that rod. It's Marlin Rod, isn't it? With a rod that tough, there's no fish you couldn't reel in. Even the great king of the sea, the Marlin. Be nice, pup, you know that rod belongs to me. Sure, we didn't even get a choice for that one. Okay, sure, we can wash some fish. So we essentially have a freshwater spot and a ocean spot. Okay, Yami got the basic idea, right? Yeah, we got the basic idea. I did so much fishing off screen, it's not even funny. I don't know how anyone has the patience to actually 100% this game. It feels just a tad crazy to me. Anyone could actually be like, oh, sit down and actually fish as many fish as it takes to complete the journal. Because the problem is, it's not easy to really tell what fish you're getting, kind of like Animal Crossing now. Like, see, we just gotta repeat. But the problem is, like every 2 or 3, the size of the fish actually goes up. That's the problem, see? That's the Marlin. So you just gotta, wow, looks like it's gonna be a big one. This has gotta be a big old Marlin. So you get kind of locked in, unfortunately, and that's my oh shoot. That's my problem with the fishing in this game, is this is just kind of, it's so random that it's hard to really get the fish that you really want. And this is not the easiest thing in the world, but the reward is plenty worth it, trust me. Basically, don't watch the gauge so much, watch the shadow. Because whatever way the shadow's pointing, pull in the opposite direction. But he pulls so fast sometimes, it's a little bit tricky. I can't believe I actually succeeded there. With how sensitive some of this is, the power slashes are. See, those quick turns really throw you off. Again, I'd say just keep an eye on the gauge peripherally and just focus on the fish itself. Jeez, this is not fun. Okay, yeah, it is fun, but it's not easy is what I meant. It's definitely a little bit of a procedure, because it gets out your, it starts pulling away, as you can see. Like, it's back basically at square one at this point. On the whole, the fishing isn't too bad. Like, I've seen worse. Like, honestly, Stardew Valley's fishing mechanic isn't the best. Not a popular opinion. Actually, it is a popular opinion. People generally don't like fishing, and generally the mini games. But overall, Stardew is a fantastic game. If you have not played it on anything, I highly recommend it. Probably Steam, just because it was made with like a keyboard in mind, so it just naturally fits better. Yeah, Stardew is a ton of fun. I just wish I had more time to play. I don't have time to play games. That sounds super dramatic when you put it that way, or when I put it that way. But you know what I mean, it's like life. Life gets in the way of gaming a lot. I've just been kind of trying to finish Xenoblade Chronicles X. I've had it for like probably a year, or possibly up to 2 years. And I've just really been trying to work on that in my free time when I'm not either working on school stuff or playing this for the LP. I'm almost done with this game, I think, based on their straight beat count, so I'm actually really looking forward to, as awful as it sounds, being done with this game, just so I can move on to something else, because this is like part 80? Think about that in terms of just days, like a part per day. That means, you know, almost 3 months is of this channel has just been Okami, and quite frankly, I know part of it's blind, and part of it's also how I'm setting up the videos of being 20 minutes or less. Like, you know, other Let's Plays don't do that. They, and also aren't blind, so they actually are a lot shorter, closer to 70 parts. I know for one, it's like only 70, and I'm like, jeez. Either long episodes or you're just really good at the game, and I think it's a combination of both, based on who did the Let's Play. Oh man, this is a procedure. Here I was thinking we wouldn't have enough for a whole video. Boy, was I wrong. Okay. Those quick turns, you cannot account for those. Like, some of the little short turns, yeah, sure. But when he does like the really fast turns, it's like, I don't know how you're supposed to account for that. But we did it! We finally did it. Take a look at this. The mighty king of the sea, the marlin. It finally hits the sand. You're on a dock. I've been fishing in Intermission for a good few years now, but I've never bagged one as big as this before. No time to waste. That prima donna chef will only take the freshest fish. I'm running this over to him now. See ya. Okay, that was not what I expected to happen, not gonna lie. I thought we would get a reward, like, now, instead of having to go all the way back over there. We got time. Got time for that. I think we have like 7 minutes left. It's a little bit weird when you split videos. Like, how much time do you have when you cut out, like, massive amounts of traveling? Oh well, but it said something about a chef, so I guess that's where we need to go next. Okie dokie. All the running across the seas. It's actually pretty cool, actually, the running across the ocean like this. And at some point we need to go back to that one little island. Oh, it's not there anymore. To do the last, or the second to last Devil Trial, or Devil Gate Trial? Devil Trial, I don't know. Gate Cave, Gate Trial. I don't know what these things are called. The only way I kind of know is because I read the description of them. That's why I know where they roughly are. Hello, doggy. Feast your eyes on this live wiggler. That awful water dragon that sorts off all the fish. It scared off all the fish in the sea, but just look at the size of this marlin. I need juicy fruits of the sea to show what I can do. Only the freshest will do. Now that I've finally got my hands on some fine ingredients, it's time to sharpen my knives and my skills again. Seeing as you're here, doggy, why don't you stay and watch? It's not often I get a fish as good as this one. I have a feeling we're not gonna get an answer, like a choice. Cyclone Slice. I also should have been paying attention to any weird symbols on the wall, except I could see it clearly over there. And there's 3 slices. Boom, that was actually easy. It's right there. It's like impossible to miss for once. Okay, that can't be good for food. And, okay. Well, this feels familiar. Wahoo! My best handiwork ever. My skills were getting a little rusty, but now I've reached new heights and I've matured. Fish must be fresh. The dish must be quick. Awesome dishes done quick. Amaterasu, origin of all that is good and mothers was all. Wait, Kazugami, that's not who I expected. My power had diminished while you were away, but a man's zeal and your own pure heart has... Yeah, we've seen this before. Na-di-da. New power, dance like a raging whirlwind. Was Kazuk? No, it was someone else who gave us that power. I don't keep track of this stuff, apparently. You make a better warrior than a chef the way he wields knives. Hey, just stop something on me. Whirlwind, that other power of Kazugami is pretty intense, but his enthusiasm was what awakened it. If it could do that to a Marlin, just think what it could do to some pesky monsters. Nice. All the food. Yeah, what happened, I guess... Ooh, that actually filled it completely. I guess I should probably upgrade that. Yeah, now that we are actually at risk of dying, yeah, I should probably upgrade that. Now, I'm not sure what that did, because I didn't see that change any. Like, it's apparently a bigger patch, but it's limited to 200. Maybe it saves us twice. Yeah, probably, it's basically like 2 fairies. Gale Storm. Scroll drawn by Wandering Artist. Cool. I mean, just doing this is pretty self-explanatory. If you do it right, that is. Now, apparently this is like a also partly defensive power to my knowledge, but I'm not entirely sure myself. In any case, we have gotten a new power, gotten a stray bead, singular, and I think that's the last main power in the game. Okay, not main, but sub-power in the game. So with that, we shall resume our quest. Thank you for watching, and I hope you join me next time for more Okami.